So I was at school because it was our first day of the spring parent-teacher conferences. The governor was gonna give an address about COVID, and that's when we learned about it.
There was, serious concern about the impact of COVID-19 on families, but really for families with children with and at risk for developmental concerns.
The pandemic hit and we had to shut down, which was a little bit surprising that the school was going to shut down because that's never happened.
It was scary because we didn't know, what was going to happen after that.
I'm a program manager at the Wyoming Institute for Disabilities. So we have, individuals that are working directly with children, service providers, Department of Family Services. We have a large number of people that work with children in different capacities. So it's exciting.
Community school coordinator is the bridge between the need and the resource. So what I do is I try to help our families remove barriers to education for their children.
To be a community school really means to be able and help students, families, and the community as a whole with their needs, provide resources that many of the students and families need, or also just make it more accessible for them to have those resources.
We saw that individuals were really looking for information, they were looking for support, they wanted to make those connections and create those systems of support. And ECHO was the way that we were able to do that and provide that.
So ECHO is a virtual professional community of learning. And the purpose for the ECHO for Community Schools is to bring resources to all community schools in New Mexico.
So I attend the ECHO sessions to help gain knowledge, strategies, and knowledge about different frameworks to be able to apply that to my work. So ECHO really helps me align those pieces and connect them to help just implement my work and make it the best I can to better provide for my community.
There are some community schools who have been community schools for a long time, and so they have more experience. But then we also have other community schools who are barely starting, who are barely forming. The main idea is to share resources and knowledge, and also to learn about what other schools are doing, how they're handling problems that may arise, how they're using resources and connecting with partners.
I know what they're feeling, so being able to say, okay, let's talk through this. Here are some strategies that we can provide. The cases, that's their favorite part of an ECHO session because they can talk through it. They know that when they join, there's going to be some professionals that they have learned from and have heard some different ideas and suggestions and considerations. It just becomes a very comfortable place for them, and they're excited about being a part of that community.
So moving towards this year and returning back to school, that's been something I, as a community school coordinator, really have to work on and really have to provide these different resources for families and students to be able and access to help with that burden that the pandemic left.
And children are happy too. You can see, the joy on their face.
And I really want to make sure that I'm doing everything I can to support them. And ECHO has really given our educators that opportunity.